here's how I went from this to this.
Sin City was a
to this.
About to take a nigga bitch with this haircut.
Not that bad.
Today we're gonna be getting two haircuts, a $10 haircut versus a $50 cut by two different barbers at two different experience levels. We got PatFyee doing one haircut. He charges around $10 to $15 per cut. And then we also have my boy Vic Faded, who's been cutting for around 2 to 3 years now, who charges anywhere between $50 to $250 per cut depending on the service you decide to do. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so we're gonna start off here with the back taper. So we're gonna rate these categories, and as y'all can see right here, he's holding my hair up with some clips that's gonna keep holding my hair up. But we're gonna rate these haircuts into 3 categories: time, looks, and quality. So time, how long it took to get the cut; quality, overall how the cut looks. So something I wanted to highlight, I slowed it down right here. You see how he's brushing my neck and there's no hair there? Bro, that shit was hurting. I'm not gonna lie. That drum was hurting my neck, bro. Now he's cutting the side here, moving on to the side taper. I asked for a low taper here, try to keep it as low as possible and move on. So he just finished the back onto the side, doing the side taper here. And he's really taking his time with it too. So in terms of tools of what he had, I mean, like, he had all the proper tools with him. So moving on to the side right here. And we're pretty much almost done with the cut at this point. Side, back, and really he's just doing some detail work. And finally taking the clips out. Boom. And then here I'm going to show off some more better angles of the haircut, just because I didn't really have the proper angles when I was recording it. So here I'm going to try to show off the best angles I can of the cut overall. But so far, really not a bad job on his end. I'd probably give it a 7.5 out of 10. So not a bad overall cut. My only complaint would probably be, and I'm gonna put a picture up on the screen, is my fucking neck. Yeah, that shit was red and it was hurting. It's because he was just brushing my hair. So, well, not even my hair, just brushing my thoughts damn near. But yeah, I mean, like, that's a solid cut, 7.5 out of 10. I'm gonna put up what a couple clips here of what my brother and what my friend thought about the cut overall. But yeah, next up we got Vic Faded.
For me.
What would you give it? 1 through 10?
1 through 10?
For a starter,
For a starter, bro. Keeping that you starting out in mind, bro, I say like 8 out of 10 since you starting off. You feel me? But like, if this was like a professional barber, bro, I'd go get my money back.
Boom. This is an interruption in between the videos. I have a special announcement to make. This will officially be our first sponsored video. And what I mean by that is, if you guys check out the links in the description below, right, this video is actually sponsored by yours truly, myself. If you guys want to support the channel, there's links in the description below. We have Rode mics, cameras, microphones, Yetis, all the equipment that I use to make my content will be in the description below. Of every purchase that you guys make, a small portion goes to me. That'll help fund the channel in the future. Okay, so for this portion, we're gonna get into Vic's portion of the cut. So unfortunately for this portion of the cut, I did not have the proper camera equipment that I usually carry with me. All I had is this small recording here that you guys are probably watching now. This was just shot off, you know, my girl's phone as she was watching me cut. And it looks like I'm crying during the cut. I'm not crying during the cut. It's just, I was kind of nervous overall for the cut, just because this is me cutting off all my hair. I'm pretty sure, as y'all already saw from the sponsored video, this was me cutting off my hair. And I was just feeling really anxious because I don't know, I kind of grew attached to my hair in some sort of type of way, and I guess growing up I never really got a chance to grow out my hair. And part of the footage that you're probably looking at right now is the first time that I chopped off my hair, because you know I've gotten haircuts by Vic before. Obviously he's my main barber, so a lot of the footage that you guys are seeing is actually older footage, but nonetheless it's still me getting a haircut by Vic. So yeah, I mean, like, for a while I was scared to cut my hair, so that's why it looks like I was crying and shit. I wasn't crying, but I was really just nervous overall. That's why I really wasn't wearing a cape either. And the footage that you may or may not be watching now, I'm wearing a cape. So yeah, but let's just get straight into the cut overall. I mean, like, usually what Vic does for cuts in this sense, it's always a consulting process at the beginning. What type of cut you're looking for, what you want for the cut. I'm gonna put up a list of services that Vic does right here on the screen right now. Boom, so you guys can see price wise what it looks like now. Keep in mind, this is as of June 21st 2023. So if you are watching this later and get a cut and he's charging 100 some or 200 or whatever it is now, these are just prices at the time. You know what I'm saying? Prices go up as the skill level goes up. But yeah, that's the prices that we're looking at here. So $50 for the cut, and I tipped around 10 to 15 bucks usually every time. I don't remember if I tipped last time. If I didn't, my bad, Vic. I'm gonna send you a little something right now. But yeah, overall the consulting process is pretty easy. Vic does have a lot of good tools, a good ambiance. As soon as you walk into it, it is a personal barber shop, so he cuts straight from his home. As soon as you walk into his house, he's got a little barbershop studio downstairs where he has lights, as you can see from this video. He has lights, he has a couch to sit at if there's any other clients waiting for him. And then he also, at the end of every haircut, you gotta get to pick whether or not you want to do enhancements or not. Which enhancements, as you know, is the kind of like the part that enhances your hairline, and it's kind of like that spray on enhanced color that gets applied on your hairline. So I mean, like, overall in terms of tools and what he has at his disposal, it's everything that you would want from a haircut for sure. And then also the haircut overall is quick too. I mean, like, you know, if you have a lot of hair to work with, it might take a little bit longer, but you're in and out there in an hour most of the time, 45 minutes to an hour. So the process about Vic's cuts that probably is the most enjoyable. I mean, like, at the end, as soon as you're done, he lets you choose a cologne as well. So he has a kind of a little collection of colognes that he has, and he'll ask you, oh, you want this, you want that, which one do you want? Or if you don't want one at all, you don't have to get one. But every time you step out that chair, you look like a new man. And boom, right here, I'm going to put up some clips of what I look like from my last current haircut that I got, which is the one of me in that tank top where I look like I was crying. I cut off all my hair, y'all, as y'all already know. But shoot, I'm going to put the final results right here, man. I'm going to make a little edit for myself.
I'm about to take a lot of pics with this haircut, bitch. About to take a nigga bitch with this haircut. Come here. About to
Chat, am I getting swole? Be honest. Chat, am I getting swole? Be honest. So these are my final thoughts overall on this situation in terms of haircuts. I'm gonna rate each one, like I said earlier: time, quality, and looks. I'm gonna start with PatFyee. So overall, in terms of time, I'm definitely gonna have to give Pat probably a 6.5 out of 10, just because, like I said during the actual haircut, it took almost 2 hours for that haircut, which makes sense. I have a lot of hair, at least at the time I did, so it was gonna take some time for that to happen. And also, I was also Patrick's first curly haired client, so he was also tackling a new situation. He handled it overall pretty good. Now, in terms of quality, I'm gonna give it probably an 8.5 out of 10, just because he had all the right tools, all the right equipment, the right amount of knowledge in terms of how to tackle that type of haircut. Everything that he needed, in terms of overall quality for tools and everything like that, quality, I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. The only thing that I'd probably nitpick in that quality department, probably maybe like some alcohol for the cut, which is super important just to make sure the cut is clean overall. But other than that, and then in terms of looks, it actually looked pretty good too. So I mean, I'm gonna definitely give the looks department probably an 8.5 out of 10 as well. So overall, solid cut. Now moving on to my boy Vic Faded. Now Vic, in terms of time that it takes for a cut, that's definitely gonna be 9.5 out of 10. There's really no beating the time part, just because I mean, like, that's his job, you know, honestly. Like, he does that day in, day out. He's got slots, he's got time slots he's got to meet per every cut. So if he's got a customer coming in at 4 and he's running low at 3:30, running behind, he's gonna make sure he's on time for his cuts. Now quality, in terms of quality, this department alone, I'm definitely gonna do 10 out of 10, just because if you look at everything that he has the couches for his clients that are waiting, he has the cologne selection, he has the enhancements, he has lights, he's got a TV in there, he's got magazines, he's got chargers, water bottles, like whatever you need. Like you could damn near live there. I'm like, his house, like it's his own personal barbershop. It's super, you feel super comfortable. It's like, it's really just you and him in there, and then you're just getting your hair cut, and it's not like you in a massive barbershop, mad people talking. You know, that's a cool vibe too, but it's a completely different vibe. Both have their benefits. You know, at the shop it's a lot more social, but in this situation you're just there, super comfortable. If you're a person that really doesn't like to go out and socialize and be out in like those open settings, like this might be a better option for you, because it's one-on-one, or if that, there may be no more than 2 or 3 people. Last thing is looks. I'm also gonna have to give the looks department, if we're being picky, 9.5 out of 10. But I mean, like, for let's be honest, it's like a 9.9 out of 10. It's like there's always room for improvement. I'm not a barber myself. I don't think I can do that good. I mean, like, it's been about 2 weeks since I've got that cut, and as you can see, even the taper is still there even after this time. And I mean, like, the haircut overall is still there. And I don't know if y'all can hear my PC, but it's shitting itself right now. It was an amazing cut, bro. I was feeling good, bro. I was at work like and I mean, like, overall, a lot of people enjoyed the cut too, like coworkers, family members, my girl, most importantly my girl. She was like, yeah, I like it. So I just remember something. Did I click record? Yeah, I did. Overall scores, I don't even remember what I gave him, but overall scores for PatFyee right here, bing. And then Vic Faded's overall scores right here, boom. Final thoughts on who I would go for. Say go with the $50 cut. In this instance, if we're talking specifically between just like Vic overall, like, I'm gonna go with the $50 cut. I feel like that's more worth it in my opinion. Now, then again, there's nothing wrong with the $10 or $15 cut that I got from Patrick. Both cuts were good cuts. Both barbers are pretty good barbers. When it comes with overall quality and looks and what you want to get out of your cut, what you pay is usually what you're gonna get in this instance, especially when it comes to haircuts and barbers. So, who's my worth it winner? I'm gonna definitely say Vic Faded in this instance. But I mean, like, both of them were good. If I just needed a quick little lineup, yo, Pat, yeah, bro, I need you to come through. I just need, like, I'm looking a little rough, bro. You know, I'm going to a wedding or something like that. Yeah, I'm booking my appointment with Vic, and I'm gonna make sure I look sharp. Yeah, y'all let me know in the comment section below, who do you guys think was a better cut? What would you guys do in the comment section below? Both links will be in the description down below for both barbers. But yeah, this is an overall quick video. I got big plans coming soon. Big plans. So stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff coming for the Isaac the Goat channel and the Isaac the Goat live channel, which is brand new, where I'm doing reactions, clips from my Twitch live stream, mukbangs, all type of like little filler episodes. That's what I call them. All the main stuff, all the good stuff, obviously I'm gonna do here, but as you can see from my time schedule, I upload every few months, and I'm gonna try to fix that. I'm gonna try to upload every month, post constantly on Isaac the Goat Live. So if you guys want to keep up with me and what I'm doing, check out Isaac the Goat Live. I'm gonna put, boom, the stuff what it is for right here. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I appreciate everything that you guys do and supporting the channel. Appreciate the support for the last video that did really well, at least in my opinion. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all later. It's been Isaac the Goat. Y'all have a good one.
I'd go get my money back.
Yes, that's cocaine. Next time, fake drug dealer prank.